Hello, everyone watching out there. My name is Tanya Banks, and today I'll be speaking to you about the influence of speaking and listening in early childhood. So, infants and toddlers develop in the environment of their families, cultures, and communities. Each child is unique with his or her own personality and rate of development. Progress is influenced by different factors, for example, physical as well as emotional health, emotional well-being, nutrition, and all of those things are significant contributors to the way students grow. And the way they are supported in their families is very important. This type of caregiving helps infants and toddlers cultivate secure and trusting relationships. Infants and toddlers with these type of healthy relationships with trusted adults and their peers grow in a very, very great way, and it's healthy and it's an effective way. Infants and toddlers become more active learners when they have secure environments. As we all know by now, with all the studies done and the research on even if you just have your own child, it's like on-the-job training. We all know from birth to 3, that represents a period of growth that happens in the blink of an eye. Development is critical for the healthy development of young children. The first 3 years provide that foundation for school readiness or preparedness and academics and social success in school and in their future everyday life. Positive early experiences can help reduce developmental delays and foster optional growth and development. The typical development of listening and speaking skills in children from birth to preschool these are some examples. For young infants from birth to 9, at this point the child should be able to respond to a familiar voice or sound by turning their head in direction they smile when spoken to, etc. But from 8 to 18 months, which is definitely difficult, at this point, a young child's life, they should be able to watch someone's face or hand gestures when they're communicating. They should also be able to lift arms when caregiver is signaling to come up. Examples of behavior of developmental speaking with young toddlers, they should be able to shake their head, use cues, or respond yes or no. Have new words, signs, or simple rhymes. For toddlers who are 24 to 36 months, sometimes they should be able to use 2 to 3 words or sentence in communication with others. Use like what, why, where to create questions and more information and become critical thinkers. So, the development of communication skills for infants and toddlers with social, emotional, or cognitive, physical confines is critically important and often requires early intervention, because the earlier we get this, the better it is for the child. We can get them the help that they need. The continued development of communication skills in their home language as well as acquisition. Are they ELL learners? We must be actively supporting this and in tune with the caregivers. Language delays can have a significant impact on listening skills, speaking skills during the early years from birth to 3. For example, listening skills. It can be language delays. It can hinder their ability to comprehend spoken language efficiency. Speaking skills, it can delay. Language delays can impede a child's expressive language development or making it challenging for them to communicate effectively. Social interactions or emotional, this can hinder their social development and participation with social settings or other students. Cognitive development. Language delays play a crucial role in cognitive development because language delays may affect the child's ability to organize and perform and problem solve. Reading comprehension depends on language abilities that have been developing since birth. Basic vocabulary and grammar are clearly expressed to comprehend because it enables the understanding of words, their interrelationships, and across individual sentences and text. This is quoted from Kintsch and you'll see it in my referrals. down below. Language delays include problems, including what is heard or read. They can also be problems putting words together. Speech delays are problems making sounds become words. This is the physical act of talking. Some children have both speech and language delays. Some have either or. Here's how listening and speaking skills, impact the development of reading and writing. So, phonological awareness, listening skills play a vital role in development. They can recognize and discriminate between sounds such as rhymes, syllables, and individual, which helps them understand sound and structure of language. Again, also vocabulary development. Listening and speaking skills contribute to the growth of vocabulary. If a child gets new words and learns how to use them in the proper context or way, this creates a strong vocabulary foundation. And when children have a broader range of words and concepts, they are better able to understand written text and express their thoughts through writing. Language comprehension, strong listening skills, supportive language comprehension, which is essential for reading. Children who can understand and process spoken language effectively are more likely to comprehend written text. They can make connections between written language, spoken word. They understand the meaning of word sentences and comprehend the overall message. Oral language expression is also important because it contributes to speaking. I will leave some references under where I got some of my information and somewhere that you can click the link to get further information. Thank you again. This is Tanja Banks. Have a good one.